No, I didn't even realize. I thought it was just the one-handed weapons.
Oh, let me see
So
what it is.
I saw it on Speedy's weapon. I'm like, I need to get rid of my Demon Slayer.
Yeah, we'll probably have to grab them after because I used a lot of mats today, but all you need is 2 Essence of Air and 6 Greater Eternal Essence. I have the rest.
Where's Kayana?
PetSmart.
Yeah. No, I thought it was Petco. Oh wait, he hates Petco. It's PetSmart.
All right. Groups wise, I'm not sure we actually care too much about our group makeup at this point.
I care.
We'll do a. I do. If I can get one, I'll take a quick 5-minute break. In just a second.
I already announced that to everyone, by the way, but you.
I need to get inside first, then I will. Or at least I can be summoned to Chromag. Like some kind of degenerate.
Mm-hmm.
Is it safe to just walk all the way there?
Look, yeah, it is. Look at all these shards we're saving, guys, by walking. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
How did Firema go on Thursday?
I think we wiped
it was pretty
twice.
shitty, to be
Third
honest.
attempt, I think?
Yeah.
I would not call it shitty, honestly.
The third attempt was good. The attempt that he died on was very good.
Then we
It was a
one-shot
bit,
everything else all the way up.
It was a bit hectic, we'll say.
Yeah.
It
So
was.
we can do better. We'll clean it.
I do
Mostly
think,
us.
for those that are here listening, we will probably take Xeno's advice moving forward and pre-raid buff the raid with as many UBRS fire resistances as we can get. It will help on Velstras, and then anybody who still has it left over on Firemaw, it will be immensely
Could you
strong.
explain that concept?
It's just 80 fucking fire resistance that stacks with everything.
How do you
Let's
get
do
it?
DPS
So
when
you just
you
walk
walk
into
and
UBRS,
control.
you mind control a dude, and you use this spell to cast it on your party members. So
Oh.
what we'll probably do is just literally set up groups 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in groups of 10. Everybody will make your raid or whatever, pre-make that raid, and then you just walk in with your priest, kill some mobs. Like, everybody will have their own UBRS ID. Walk in, kill some mobs, mind control the spellbinders, and use their buff on everybody in your raid, and then walk out.
Where's the first spellbinder?
Below the bridge at the entrance, before you even go one way or the other. Yeah, it's right there. They're
How long
like,
does the buff last?
It's like an hour, I think.
Who do we got bringing up the rear here for a run back?
There's like 8 people at the entrance, so.
Okay, cool. It's all
Less when I
I'm just keeping track.
Oh, that priest, the Horde priest Zealous, she ended up resetting it for them right at other head.
Oh, again.
Hilarious.
She's very nice. I like.
That's so shitty, though. Why do people keep doing that shit?
I know, and then after we are the ones that set up the reset and shit, someone else drops it. By the way, like, it wasn't even Sniggles who got to drop it.
Snuggles got his neck though, right?
I don't know. I don't think
He said
so.
he saved it for Thursday, I think.
Aww.
Even if we get Nef's head, we'll save it. We will not use whoever gets Nef's head tonight will not get a Thursday pop. We'll let Sniggles get his.
Yeah.
We'll just delay ours till Sunday. And at that point, we'll probably have multiple, and we'll be rolling, so it won't matter anymore.
Nef head pops at 7:45 anyway, isn't it?
Possibly. We're chilling here for now. I'm gonna AFK, guys, real quick. Give me a few minutes.
Let's get some dope ass loot. I see those empowered leggings. I'm sure everybody wants those. All the healers.
Thinking some boots of Shadow Flame tonight.
Those are That's
What's
the
the
one with
prio for
attack and
empowered?
2% hit, right?
You remember off the top of their head? Is it like Pallies or?
For which one? Sorry.
Oh, the empowered ones. I don't have an opinion. I was just wondering what we're going with.
You can have an opinion, by the way. Let's see. I'm gonna check now.
No, it's actually so even for me that I'm like, I can see why I go to Pallies. I can see why I go to others.
That one says, what is it called again? Remind me. And I just said empowered leggings, Pally, Priest, Druid, all are in the same, all against each other, the same
Yeah, it's damn
tier.
good.
That's like not fair to prioritize, you know, like that. That's 77, 1% crit, 12 intellect, 24 spirit. What else is
Good
dope?
pants. Are we gonna do a strat where the melee is gonna run by the ranged, or are we gonna? Is the melee gonna be opposite on the opposite side, kind of on the butt of Chromagus?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
It's the. Oh, let me double check. It's the posting. I posted it yesterday. Give me a second. Yeah, and range is with the healers behind the wall. I'm gonna link it to you.
Well, I just the melee. I just anyone.
Melee, you're on the left side, like the left side of him.
Yeah, well, behind on his ass. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
going
exactly.
where the mid range. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, you mean are they running? No, it looks like they are running. Here, let me show you real quick. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
This is everything, by the way. We've done everything on this the same way, except for Brood Lord. We had the melee come in. I mean, Firemaw, the melee wasn't. We're in position there.
Thrilled.
Yep.
Are you doing the logs or am I? Because there's a fucking update and I just finished doing it.
Is this just a mob right here?
I uploaded the logs already for
Oh,
video for C.
That's the smelt guy.
So we can just kill him.
they're
Well,
not
hold
logged.
on.
I just asked in raid if anybody needs the bar.
Okay. I think it's showing he has 10k health. Thank you,
Yeah,
Drill,
he's
for
a
logging.
joke. He dies in like 3.2 seconds.
Repeat.
Look at that.
Why is our rag kill 136 disappointing?
Because
Or two
when you
tanks
guys
died at the beginning.
when you die,
That's
we
pretty
stutter.
Fast either.
Like our DPS stutters. Like like subconsciously we have to like we double check your health pools. We double check to see who Rag's targeting. Like when y'all shit goes sideways, we have to hold.
The DPS was still ungodly high.
Speedy, are you here?
I am here.
All right,
Yeah, I
let me
don't
get a mind control on this guy, please. Come on.
I don't have the pet bar up. Hang on. If somebody else got their pet bar already ready, just do it.
Mine will pop up as soon as I MC him.
All right, go get him.
Yeah, mine's disabled right now. I just gotta re-enable it.
So
Who
I'll,
needs it?
I'll ask.
PD, come here, please.
So I'll ask the melee if that happens again on rag
Speedy.
on sometime next week. Would you rather me try to turn him back around like that, or no?
You have already
What would
learned
you-
the spell.
Oh, sweet. Sorry. Turning him
You're all
around.
good. Anybody else need to learn how to smelt
Nobody else
elementium?
responded, so
All right.
Can we get a tank on this idiot and murder him, please?
I can't say I'll ever have to smelt Elementium.
Oh, that was weird.
Where'd my friend go? I just
You
logged
should-
back in and he was dead.
Oh, don't worry about it. We had a disagreement.
He's just napping.
Philosophical disagreement.
He's
Alright, we have people that are still chilling and eating, guys, so we'll make sure everybody gets here. But for those that are here, the Death Talon Worm Guards are just like the Chromatic guys. They have a random spell weakness. They'll be incredibly resilient to all but one spell type, and of course, physical DPS will be on them as well. They have to be split tanked because they have multiple different kinds of debuffs that they do. They have a War Stomp, but they also have a debuff that they can have different abilities. One of them is when they set the tank that they're on to like whirlwinding around in a circle, and it does mega damage to anything around him. So you have to get away from those. You usually try to tank those last. Tanks, you have to free action pot on these pools, so just make sure you have those ready. Xeno, yeah, I know you're around. I know you know what to do. Whenever Xeno's in, we'll summon him up here, guys. And then we have a few others we're still waiting on, so it's no rush.
Do you want Tura and tank gear, just in case?
It might be better. Like, having 5 tanks on these makes me feel better, right? Like,
Yeah, anything to make you feel better, honestly.
oh, okay.
That's just how I feel.
So the way we'll do them is, we'll just literally, like the form that they're in, we'll take Skull over here to the left, take Square over to the right, over to that wall, and X can kind of just be tanked where he's at. That sucks, Ecclesia, so. So it'll be South solo tanking Skull because we're hoping that we just kill it, right? So we only need 1 tank on it. That means you gotta chill, let him get the pull off, let him build some threat, and then let him pop a free action pot so he doesn't get stunned at the start of the fight as well. We'll do Xeno on Square. We'll put Garand on X. Ecclesia will be on X as well. And then Terranian, kind of like the oh shit, just in case for Square.
If one of them starts like doing that whirlwind effect to the tank, then I'll go over to that one.
Where?
Yeah, just rip it away or whatever. It's actually
Ray,
fine. I'm sorry.
I was looking something up real quick. Where do you want X again?
Kind of like just where it's at. The other 2 will be split away effectively. You just go towards X and pick it up in the middle of the room. Like by the doorway, as close as you can get, doesn't matter. Healers, obviously, just make sure we have good assignments. These guys do a metric ton of damage. Melee, do not pull threat, and then, like, first off, don't pull threat. Secondly, don't stand in front of these things. Their cleave is like monstrosity.
I'm popping a flask.
Oh shit, sorry guys.
Sinzen, are you
can I
close?
get a re-invite, please?
I'm still
you
at
gotta
level
let
3.
Please.
Oh, you just left it. I was like, wait, what?
My bad, guys. Sorry.
You're good, bro.
You are being
Alright.
ported to Ironforge.
Let's get. Can I get some rebuffs, please?
Hold on. Sinzen is not here. He's at the start of the entrance.
Zeno needs to be summoned too.
You know, when he zones in, he can be summoned.
Yeah, it's
Ark's
gonna be
AFK.
like, since
Yeah,
it's gonna be
Ark
like
and
40
Sin, we
seconds
gotta
on
wait.
this.
We gotta wait for Arkinson.
So, since it's gonna be like 40 seconds, front check. You think you just go over the strat for Nefarin or something, just to, you know?
Yeah, we can go over
Or
Nefarin real
Chromagus?
quick, guys. Yeah, Chromagus real quick. So look at where we're facing, guys. Do you see? Okay, look to the left of. I don't have one of those moon things, but you
wanna
may not
use
be able
that
to see
picture?
the indent that in the wall there, where it's dark and it's not dark. That is actually an extra indent in the wall. Like straight ahead on this line that I'm on, there is an indent deeper in the wall than even just the wall itself. That is going to be the hidey hole. So just get that in your minds. That's the dip hole. Perfect.
For everybody, ranged and melee?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
The X is literally the tank spot. That is going to be Chromagus's body. The tank will be in front of X, and the melee will just fight him on the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that one of the pictures in the.
Yeah, you can check Discord for pics, guys. You get like an over-the-top view. It's very good.
I just posted an official WoW.
So what we'll have, the Chromagus fight is two things. One, on a breath, get out. And then two, make sure you're decursing and dispelling. And actually, let me start doing this as well. I'll have to start handing out trades real quick while we're waiting for people. I got Hourglass Sand.
Remember, I have 12 on me.
Okay, that's fine. I won't hand to you.
Whoop.
Rest in peace, Del. Far wall. Inch up, resin, please. You stealth over there. You just got too close without the distract. Resisted the distract. Yeah, nice. Oh, you should. Yeah, you probably kept that wine mage. It's all good though. Wait, that's Deep Rock, motherfucker! Fucking Deep Rock salt. I deleted. Out of spite. Chromagus has the fight is this guys. When Chromagus is about to do a breath, everyone goes out of line of sight into that little cubby hole, except for the tank healers, like 2 of them or something, just to make sure he doesn't die.
And the tanks, obviously.
The one tank. And then when the second breath happens, the same thing is going to happen. Whatever 2 tank healers you need to stay out, they still stay out. That way, if there's a time lapse, everybody is still aggroed on Chromagus, and I'll explain this in a second. But the off tank, so we'll have a prio. It'll be South Garen Xeno just in case. But hopefully one of those will have the secondary threat automatically. Your job is to run out immediately and just hold Chromagus in place. You're gonna put him back in the same spot.
So in this picture, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. In this picture, it shows the ranged and healers standing against that wall. Is that right?
It's for LOSing mostly.
Yeah, no, it's actually you don't need to stand against the wall. That's the run position. Like, there's nothing in this fight that will be harmful line of sight wise, except for the breath, which you line of sight.
You know, I could link a video of me actually tanking it from Windwalker.
No. I don't want to do it now, but yeah, you can do it for like people if they want to review the fight later. From your point of view. That's
anyways,
totally fine.
Summon Xeno, summon Sinzin. They're both in the.
Yep. Let's get those guys summoned. And Arc is at Thorium, so whenever he starts.
Xeno.
I got a season.
We're ready there. Save your shard.
It just looks like the dragon is facing the room, and that the tank is in front of him.
Correct. That's correct.
And then we're standing like off to the side.
Yeah, he does nothing that's frontal cone, nothing like that. His breath is 360 degrees AoE. So the only way to line of sight it is to tuck into that hidey hole that Del was just in.
Okay.
So for every breath, there's 2 breaths, guys. So it's going to be 15 seconds, breath, another 30 seconds or something, and then breath again. And that will continue ad nauseum for the rest of the fight. Every other breath will be rotated, and there'll only be 2 breaths, and there's no way to change those on any raid ID lockout. So once we know the second breath, whether it's time lapse or not, we'll know whether we have to adjust the strategy. If we don't get time lapse, then there's nothing to even think about here. It's just breath comes, everybody out, except for the tank healers. Breath comes, everybody out. No change. Paladins.
Bronze, right?
I'm sorry?
That's bronze.
Well, time lapse is the bronze breath, yes. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. But now when we're talking about the other effects that Chromagus does real quick, he's going to raid debuff people with different afflictions of different dragon flights. The bronze one is only dispellable, with the Hourglass Sand. And so that's going to be handed out with a primary to, like, South has his, Garen has his. I'll give some to Xeno.
I'm just doing Xeno now. Xeno has some.
Someone traded me.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
I
and then
apparently still have 1 on me.
just keep it. That's fine. I'll give some to the Hunters because they have a very important role in this fight as well. And to healers, I probably have enough to get out to all the healers. I'll maybe, depending on where we're at that point, maybe hand one out to each DPS or something like that. But we don't want to wait too long. All right, so he has 5 debuffs. One is bronze. That's only curable by the sand, guys. You don't have to pop it immediately, but what you do need to do is be aware that, like, while the bronze affliction is on you, periodically you'll be stunned for 4 seconds. Tanks, you have a lot of hourglass, especially south. You just pop it on cooldown. As soon as you have the bronze affliction, you get it off. Healers, you're kind of the same way.
What's the cooldown? Is it actually a cooldown?
I don't think so. No, it's
Okay.
not a potion. It's just a thing. All right. Yeah, we'll get it out, guys. I'm not going to pull anything before we have it all out. Let me just finish explaining the fight. So the other afflictions are there's one of every type. There's a magic, there's a poison, there's a disease, and there's a curse. Paladins, you're going to be on fucking spam duty this fight because every time you when people if you get a full cleanse, it feels really good. You get 3 for 1 on people, right? The other thing that's really good is the abolishes. If you are lucky and roll an abolish for the priests and abolish for the druid, and you double tick somebody, sometimes you're like, yes, awesome. The other thing is for the raid, guys, I hope people pay attention, but rejuvenation potions are mandatory for this fight.
Restorative.
Whatever, same thing. That one. Restorative potion. This is effectively a rolling abolish, curse, decurse, and dispel on you for 30 seconds. You get 6 of them. So during that 30 seconds, you have a chance to get 6 dispels. Is Ark here? Ark is already here. Perfect. Good. So for raid requirements for Chromagus, guys, that's the one. We can do buffs, by the way. Go ahead and full raid. Alchemists can make those. They're very easy to make. Usually not too expensive. But if you ever get 5 debuffs on you, you will turn into a Draken and start fighting the raid. You are polymorphable, so if we have that emergency shit happen, just polymorph them and leave them alone. Okay? But you just don't want that to happen, and it shouldn't happen. You're on, it's just you're doing lots of decursing. The raid should take no damage. So, worrying about healing the raid and stuff is just non-existent. You're just healing the tank, and that's it. All right, now real quick, here's the fun, and then hunters, you have to trank. This guy's in a rage, and he rages every 15 seconds or something like that. Very fast. So Soldine, you're gonna have to be on top of calling the rotation, and probably what you want to do is call the next guy up every time. For that reason, hunters are a high priority for having hourglass sand as well. Soldine, I'm just gonna give you a bunch and have you pass them out, please.
Anyone have any questions?
If you have to pick and choose between restorative pots
One
and
sec.
free potion, you gotta go restorative.
Yeah. As you're talking everybody.
Yeah, anybody. It's more important to not get turned into a Draken than it is to not get stunned.
The only thing that'll stun you is the
bronze
affliction. So.
And the only thing that dispels it is the hourglass sand.
Just to be clear, we're not talking about these guys in front of us. We're talking about the boss.
Oh no, we're talking about these guys in front of us.
Oh, we are.
We're
Okay.
pulling in 20.
Just wanted to make sure.
No, he's not.
All right, sorry guys.
I'm like, fuck, what? Okay.
Rio, will you come to me, please?
I don't know. Where are you?
This thing right here. I'm gonna give you. Take those. Prio them to the tank healers, please.
Once I figure out who those are. Yeah.
Yep. Just figure out what that's gonna be. Probably gonna want priests for the most part.
Priests?
Well, because your paladins are gonna be spamming cleanse most of the fight. You maybe put 1 paladin on the tank. Paladins, if you have a dispel set or an intelligence set or whatever, this is the fight for it. If you're not on raid tanking. All right. So the only weird part about this fight, guys, is his breath is time lapse. if I am recalling correctly, time lapse can only be the second breath. It can never be the first one. But if he does have that, what it does is everybody that gets hit by the breath gets de-aggroed, and your maximum health drops 50%. It's like a stat drop. And once it ends, that all gets fully recovered. So you don't have to worry about that heal back. But the way that we handle that is pretty simple. If we know after the first cycle, if we know that it's time lapse, everybody stays in, and only Garand and two healers for Garand, so 2 tank healers, will go out. It's the only flip flop. It's the only time it's weird. Normally the tank healers are out, whatever 2 you want to assign for stat roll. But if it's a time lapse, those 2 healers go, they stay out to heal, right? In time lapse, they dip with the off tank, and it's only those 3 people. That's it. And then one hunter, because you want to have him be able to trank shot or whatever, and he can feign if it gets on him. Okay, so time lapse is weird. What we want is just like staying in on Rag. When we know that it's a time lapse breath, everybody eats the wrath. Okay. So everybody eats it. We'll have Garen be the prio this time, as well as whatever healers get assigned. So those healers that have to stay out to heal the tank, in a time-lapse scenario, you're doing the opposite. Soldian, whatever hunter you want to assign to dip out, or maybe whichever one doesn't have Trank on cooldown, you guys just maybe have to play a little hot foot with it. Whatever you need to do.
The tank healers on Bronze Breath need to do what?
They need to leave.
You have to hide with me so that you don't get frozen.
It's a stun.
As soon as everyone else gets frozen.
It's
The affliction or the breath? The breath?
The breath. I only care about breaths. Afflictions are afflictions.
What's going to happen is he's going to stun the rest of the raid, and then I'm going to have threat because I didn't get stunned. So then somebody has to heal me so that I don't die. So that's why you guys did.
Okay.
All right. The other breaths, guys, are some kind of negligible for the most part. There's a frost breath that slows attack speed. If we're dipping on that, just be aware that the tank's threat is going to be somewhat hampered by the fact that he's getting hit by a attack speed debuff. The red one is like just a bunch of fire damage, and I think let's see, the red one is just pure fire damage. The black one is a
fire dot.
Yeah, it's fire dot. And it stacks, I believe.
It does.
So that's unfortunate, but
green is dot plus armor reduction.
Correct. Green is the armor reduction. So those are all manageable through normal things, right, guys? It's just for the raid of managing time lapse. This guy does do one thing. He has a hard enrage. I guess you could call it a hard enrage. He has a hard enrage at 20% that is not trankable. Save your cooldowns for 20%. At 20%, we blow him up. And what we're really hoping to do, guys, is get him low, get him close to 20%, and have a breath come out, and go hard at him right after a breath to push him into the berserk, and then kill him before he does it again.
I did miss it. When exactly do you want to use the restoratives?
You just check your own debuffs. Use a restorative potion when you've got like 3 debuffs.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, if the healers aren't keeping up with your dispels, then you got to help
get
them.
these ads down.
All right. So tanks here, Ecclesia, you're the backup on X for Garand, and then Terranian is a backup on just anything, but also square. South is pulling with a hunter to the left. I need a hunter pull to the right, please, for square. Garand can just take X straight up the middle. Shields for these tanks.
Thank you, Umbra. Hi.
Actual shields. I mean.
On square.
Can we get kings?
Yeah, Zeno, you're on square. Yeah, I'm missing nothing actually.
Work.
Alright. You guys Gucci?
Tanks, make sure you free action pot as soon as you're in range.
Okay. Incoming. Guys, you don't have to come close. They're coming back. That's why the hunter is pulling.
Incoming, please pull.
Garen, you're too far out, buddy.
Should. You're at the. Yep, there you go.
I'm whirlwinding. Gotta get away from me. We have people dying because of that.
It's okay.
We need to get back to aggro, guys. You guys are
You
just
guys
gonna
are
Stop DPSing on it.
You guys are tanking square. You
I'm
can
spinning
back up
again.
before the stun.
We have to get out if it's weird.
Garen is stunned.
Yeah, it's spinning, yeah. Are you able to stay alive?
I need you to taunt off me if you
I
can.
did shield wall.
Thank you.
Good shit.
Get away from me, get away from me. Take it away from me, please. Just taunt it away.
Okay, I'm gonna taunt off you, Torn.
Oh, you...
Alright, I won't have wreck for the Chromag fight. Do we have an elemental call on X?
I need a backup tank for square, please. Come here. and
Raining,
tank
be
it.
ready.
He's dead.
South, you're on, you're back up for square south.
Alright, Zeno, let me know what you need. I'm here.
Just when I get stunned, tank it south.
Got you.
Do it now. Go and do it now.
Oh. Just communicate with each other.
Okay. I'm gonna get it when he stuns you. Just gonna stay back here.
I need an elemental call for X, please. Is it arcane?
There we go.
Okay.
No, got it.
The square looks like fire.
Pull him a little bit more towards the wall, so. Okay.
It's all good now. The last one standing.
Cool. I'm gonna stand back.
Staying down in case he gets stunned.
Yep, perfect job.
Guys, when I pull and he runs.
Good rip.
Garen is stunned.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, the brute power.
yeah.
Never mind.
Don't run away, don't run away.
Challenging shot.
Got him.
DPS, I can only tell every DPS this is best I can. You have to self-manage on this fight.
That right there was me test. That's how finicky threat was with fire. I was trying to test the elements and shot me up the thing.
The
It
stun
stopped
is
and
a
then it-
de-aggro.
The stun is a de-aggro, so like I pulled him, I swung my sword once, no ability.
How did
and
you
then
get stunned?
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind's
Yeah,
different.
whirlwind.
Yeah. That's
Instant
unlucky.
whirlwind. Yeah, so
Yeah.
instant whirlwind. So if you see that, guys, it's like impossible. Like it's impossible if you keep. It's guaranteed you're gonna pull a threat, you know. So just pause your DPS for a split second.
Alright, that's okay. Let's get everybody up. What we will do on those guys in the future is we'll just pull them. We'll let the tanks start, and we'll see what their abilities are, because they all have kind of like weird different abilities. And we'll call the kill order once we know. Yeah, and don't ever test with searing pain, please. Test with
it was immolated.
Okay, just wanted to check. Yeah. Just in case, warlocks, you're not like, oh, searing pain, it's fine.
It's not fine.
I cast it and I shot up, so I stopped.
X heads.
Immolate ticks. Critic.
That's fine. Let's clear real quick. Alright, so the way we pull Chromagus is there's like a little thingy-majig.
There's a lever in the center of the room, at the back of the wall.
I can't mouse over here. Oh, there it
This
is.
is
Yeah,
the cubby hole here, guys, by the way.
So the tank will be the one to pull the lever, and they'll just run back to the tanking spot. This is the cubby. So you pretty much are like, you're dipping in here to avoid breaths, and you come out to heal and DPS. Like, you don't even have to move that far. You just boop, boop, that's it. If you are thinking that you might get stunned for breath, like if you have bronze on you and you can't get it off, then just dip a little early. Like, you don't want to hit the breath, right? It's going to
So in the photo that Sal posted, this is where we were supposed to stand. That's what it says in the photo.
No, ignore that. The photo is a very low resolution. It doesn't show the wall hole. This is the place where you go.
And this is the wall we used when we did our kill.
Yeah,
So what's the closest I could get him?
What do you mean?
So he doesn't mess up. I don't mess up the line of sight. Like I might try like
Yeah,
right here.
think I'm like right there.
All right.
His body's humongous, so it's going to be from the center of his body, right? Like, yeah. So you're just going to do this. And the thing that's like, if this has to be repositioned, guys, because I understand what could happen on a time lapse, if you need to tank him on the other side, just tank him on the other side. The healers still step out and have line of sight of you. They just step out to here and they heal you through the doorway. Like, if he pulls so far into the room that it's going to start breathing into the corner, just flip him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? It's just
Is this a short fight or a long fight?
It's kind of a longish fight.
If it's time lapse, it's really long.
Time lapse slows it down immensely. Otherwise, it's just a beat down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my trinket situation.
I'm just gonna get a health stone just in case.
Yeah, you are going to want consumables here, guys, because the last part of this fight, where he enrages, when he frenzies, it's actually a frenzy or berserk or something.
Yeah, he does mega damage.
He hits really fucking hard. We need to put him down.
What do we want a soul stone on?
So are the tanks putting a shield on when that happens?
Yeah.
They should have
soul
macros.
stones are out.
I was keeping my shield out the whole time.
I mean, you can start the fight without a shield. I don't know. Zeno, what about you? Did you tank him with a shield or no?
I tanked him with a shield, yeah.
All right, tank him with a shield.
with a shield.
Yep, that'll be fine.
Hang him with a shield.
So, I mean, up to you. You want to have the pull lever. I could do it because I'm a little expendable in my role here. We usually had a hunter do it because they could get back in time.
We'll just have a hunter do it so they can just pack over.
All right,
You guys just
sacrificial
keep it
lamb.
summon, and then when you click the lever, it'll summon
You can
back
summon
over.
too. Yeah.
Pre-summon, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So,
They're still
Soldina.
working on heal signs.
Yeah, we'll let them get us heal assignments. Guys, you need to use consumables here. Have your stuff ready. Because we do want to push this guy.
Which one of you is staying out during time lapse if we get it?
We'll do
Be both
Garen
of
at
us or
first,
one
and
of
we'll have Garen do it to eliminate confusion, but be ready if we need you, Xeno.
Yeah, I'll fill whatever tank might die, so.
Yep.
Don't bother summoning me. I'll be fine.
So I'm sorry, just to reiterate, if it does the time lapse breath, we hide from it.
Yes.
The
Whoever
tank-
me and whoever is assigned to heal me hides.
Only, it's. Let me just be clear here. It's the tank healers, right? You have healers assigned to tanks.
Yes.
The off tank will be the only one not eating the breath with his healers and with a hunter, because they need to not get de-aggroed, which means Chromagus will automatically aggro to the highest person on his threat table that didn't get time lapsed. That's going to hopefully be the tank.
Yeah, so the tank healers are going to be the same for either situation because
should
the
be.
off tank is going to become the tank.
Correct. Like if you just have the main tank.
All right, it's fine. Yeah.
Now,
but you need to avoid the
time
breath
lapse-
anyway, right?
Who?
No.
No,
The rest of
everybody
the
else
people-
needs to eat the breath.
Oh.
Everybody who is not a tank, the healer for the tanks, and the hunter that is going to be designated eats time lapse. So on this fight, nobody's going to get it until we get in the flow. Vander, you're absolutely right about that. So we're going to get in the flow, but I want comms completely clear, and so that I can call things. Like I need to be able to call the breaths once we know them, and that I will also give dictation or whatever about like who's out, who's in, that sort of thing. All right. Just focus on dispels. Focus on your purification if you need. Your hourglass sands for the priority people.
Wait till he's positioned.
And of course positioning, and then we'll just go with this guy.
All right, pre-summon DJ.
All right, summon DJ, please.
I have an add-on that auto-accepts summons, so I can't
Gotcha.
I don't remember which
you're
brand
a botter.
I am summoning.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, he's a
DJ,
botter.
go. Just walk up to the lever. Once you have the summon, just click the lever and take the summon.
Yep. All right, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
The spells haven't been assigned yet.
Just fill
Yes,
everything.
they have.
Yeah, they have.
Okay, give him some time. You can pull him a little bit further.
A little farther.
Little further.
All right, that's good. Melee, you're coming here. He's in
I
rage.
got the first one. DJ's
Perfect, good
next.
job.
Why now?
First breath's coming up. LOS now.
Frost. It's my fault for not getting out.
DJ.
Got him.
Heal yourself.
He also periodically will shimmer, change
Side
his.
node's next.
Why now?
Side
This
node.
is a shimmer change. Everybody out, melee out. Everybody out, except for tank healers. Everybody out. Everybody out, please.
Okay, now you.
This is Speedy. I tranked that one.
Corrosive acid casting. All right, everybody in. No time lapse. We're good. Bombs clear, please. South is down.
South down.
Y'all.
Zeno has it. Zeno has it.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Goes on Zeno.
Guaranteed, you're just
Yeah,
backup tank at this
Speedy,
point.
you're next. Speedy, you're
Okay,
next.
you're still gonna be doing trank him, please.
Trank.
that, I think.
Shot.
Good job.
You want salve?
Everybody, Frost guys, everybody should be out of line of sight. Out of line of sight.
You ready to top me off after this, man?
Okay.
That's
you guys go
me.
back.
I'm still good on thread, so just keep it up.
Yep. No Terranian, no.
Text next on Frenzy.
DJ, you're next.
All right, vulnerability is changing in 5 seconds, guys.
DJ.
Just drink. Okay.
Side
Melee
note,
out,
next.
melee out. Casters out, casters out.
Got this bronze shit on me. Where's my Here we go. This shit's good. Okay, get
Back in, back in.
Okay.
Purification pots if you
I'm
have
ready,
them.
I'm ready.
Side
Drink.
Yeah, look.
Xeno's Pete.
I'm dead.
Xeno's dad.
Taunt resist. Shit. That's fine. Come on, guys.
Got it. No. I just, I mean, there's no tank.
Yeah.
I just...
Wipe it up, please. Wipe it up.
Probably gonna
Intentionally
tank
stay in and die,
swap.
please.
We're gonna have to tank swap for corrosive. It
That's
does
fine. Yeah, we can
upwards
do
of 4 to 5k on reduction. That's like 40% increase physical damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I saved my stone shield for that too. Just I know it won't make a big difference, but...
We're just gonna be neck and neck and thread.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I'm in and out the whole time. I'm gonna have to dual wield because he's not doing
Bro, he hits like
No,
a
that's
bitch,
fine.
bro.
You can
I
dual
know,
wield if you're
while
off
we're-
tanking.
Yes, while we're not getting hit by him.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to stay up on threat.
Just watch your thread when Frost Breath comes on.
Pretty sure this is a run back, guys.
I got
We had
Is
to.
it?
Hold on,
We have
somebody-
full
I still stone.
It's not about that.
No, it's
That's
coming.
why it's a run back.
Wait.
Why, guys? I don't say shit because I'm an idiot. Like he stays in the room that he moves to. It's a run back. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm seeing this guy still alive on my screen.
Yeah, Bam got the odd.
I think he's DI'd, but unfortunately, it's the thing.
Click it off, bam, see what happens.
Nothing, he's alive. I'm confused.
He's a professional pro.
We popped it early. He was still in the door.
Not about that.
I'm up.
Well, Chromagus, like their person's corpse was too. It won't be safe to res people, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, no. There's too many in the room.
Anyway, guys, this is like, I mean, we did pretty good. What was he at? 62%.
60%.
So, we will have to deal with because he's got the green breath. So that's an armor reduction. We'll do a tank swap on that every time. So the off tanks, so Garen, you'll dip. You will not take the breath, and you'll just taunt off south, and y'all will rotate. And then if we need to do a triple rotate, we will do a triple rotate. All right.
You can't taunt him.
No, he's immune to taunt, I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to rip aggro from him.
That'll help if people slow down. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Spikes.
Yeah, it's
5 seconds goes by and he does nothing.
His abilities
look
are
at
really good.
Let's look at the deaths and see what's up there. So for south, that last 3 seconds, yeah, the corrosive hit you, and then he like thrashed and hit you a bunch of.
Yes, Steve, they do.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't have to be all of them. Maybe just designate like 1 or 2 of them, and then they can even like every other breath rotate who takes what or what. Yeah, we were a little slow on our moving out, guys. We took a lot of AoE damage that will be completely nullified by just simply not staying out on. So those calls will come a little faster, and please understand that like. I don't give a shit how many combo points you have. I don't care if you have 30 billion rage, whatever it is. On an out, it's an out. And that's for everybody, including myself. Yeah. The call outs will start, like 7 to 6 seconds. And if you have bronze and don't have a sand to get rid of it, then you need to be 10 seconds. So I'll call intervals. Casters, I'm sure you noticed some things there in that fight. This guy works just like a chromatic Draconid. He has spell weaknesses, 1, and he changes it during the fight. So when I'm calling shimmers, the shimmer cooldown is when he changes his weakness, his vulnerability.
Before the corrosive acid, he's averaging, based on this add-on I have, I'm looking at like 1.2 thousand damage every 2 seconds, like to the tank.
I think your healers
is
didn't
not a lot.
realize they needed to just
I
have
mean,
some
it's-
low rank thing always spamming
The spikes
on you,
come from
'cause you died
the
in, like, 3
breath
seconds. I'm talking
into the armor reduct into the enrage.
I just
Three
want
people
to talk.
attacking at once.
Too many people talking.
Go ahead, Rock.
No, it's all good. I know it was took 30 seconds to die. I don't think the healers knew that they had to always have a low rank going on you.
Yeah, it went
because that's something that
pretty
makes
fast.
sense.
Yeah. Because straight like they were keeping me up.
Yeah, they should be all
Damage up until
spamming.
the
The
corrosive.
3 priests on you should have some low rank thing they can do the whole time and do something a little higher, like during like the breaths.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I died, I only had one healer healing me, it looks like.
But that was the first attempt.
Yeah,
so
tank healers need to
that was a
be
great first attempt.
cognizant of the spike that's going to come from the green breath into the enrage, because there's going to be a couple seconds before the hunter can trank it, and that's when the mega damage comes in.
So the blue debuff, is it not dispellable?
No.
It is.
It is.
Everything is
Mine didn't
dispellable.
get
Yeah,
dispelled.
everyone has a dispel or
The affliction?
I was thinking the breaths. The
If you
affliction.
took a breath, that is not dispellable.
Yeah.
The blue affliction is dispellable.
Yeah,
Blue-
the frost breath.
I didn't see it was blue and it looked like a little dragon icon.
That is
It
dispellable.
burns
then.
50 mana and other stuff.
Yeah, I
It
used
should have
really
been.
fast,
It
and I
should
was-
have been dispelled. Yeah, you're right. It should have been dispelled and it wasn't getting dispelled.
Did you try to
So
dispel
pay
yourself
attention.
and you couldn't dispel it? Like
By
if-
the time I noticed it was on me, because I wasn't looking for it, I was already
Yep, that's one of the worst.
Does he do? He's not going to do bronze, right?
Yes.
No, he does.
did.
It's
Guys,
not-
I need to be
Two
clear
different
to the
things.
raid. Let me have this, please. There are 2 effects. He does breaths, and he does afflictions. The afflictions are all 5 every week, every raid. He always puts out random afflictions on people.
Okay, I didn't understand that.
The breath is the breath, and the affliction is just parsing out all the time. So the breath is the thing we're trying to avoid, and especially on this one, right? We don't have to worry about like, time lapse shenanigans. But the dispels and stuff, those are coming out all the time, and they like that blue one. I think that's the magic one. Yeah, that's a mana burn. That shit's real bad. So if you're a caster or a healer and you get the blue one, I would recommend restorative potioning immediately.
So we have blue and green.
Blue and green breaths.
Blue and green.
So do rogues even need to get out then?
Yeah, I need you to not take damage.
Oh, they still do damage. That's right.
Yeah, they do damage.
It hits for like 2k. It still
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah.
80%.
All good. All good.
Rogues wouldn't want to get hit by the blue one then.
Yeah, well, the attack speed reduction is mega bad.
Does he have resistances also, in addition to the vulnerabilities?
Yeah,
Is
he
that good,
rotates
Chris?
through
Or
just
maybe
like
next
the.
Yes.
He resists
works-
all magic,
Okay.
except for the one type.
He is a chromatic. He works just like the chromatic dudes.
Cool.
I don't know how holy worked.
Holy is always resisted.
Oh, that's brutal.
75% always.
Just something I encountered. Don't run out as soon as the DBM breath warning pops up, because it's got a little bit of it lasts for a minute, and if you pop your head around the corner while it's still going, you'll still get hit.
Correct. I will call the go-in times, guys, because he casts it like a flame breath. He has a channel time.
On the DBN timer, like the last 2 seconds is plenty of time to go back in. Because it's when he initiates it and it casts him like 2 seconds to cast it too.
Right.
Also, don't do what I did in health potion, because it takes your
shit.
restorative potion cooldown.
It does.
I'm the star.
Oh shit, I didn't see. My bad.
Oh, I just made it star after you said that.
Brandon, was it you that gave those to me? Yeah.
Yeah.
You come here. It ain't much.
Fight, guys. It's managing the burst damage on the tank, right? With tranks and heals. Managing the dispels and having our DPS put out enough DPS to hopefully our healers don't go before everything hits the fan.
Are innervates going to be possible during this fight?
Sure.
Right, I'll come out the other direction if you say you're getting kind of low.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll advise.
Yeah, when it's time to get out, I'll come around to where the healers are.
So what are we changing, Garion?
Nothing right now.
Nothing about
Like,
swapping for the corrosive acid.
if we can try to force a swap, we will, but we can't taunt swap. So
Okay.
Outside of just forcing it, right? Then it's not really possible.
Yeah.
So
I'll keep stone
healers-
shield. I'll keep my stone shield for the corrosive acid.
How many healers are on south? I'm just curious.
4.
The other healers, like, if you're, they're dispelling, right? Everybody else is just
Should
dispelling.
be dispelling, but there's probably some extra.
For the green breath guys, yeah, it's just after the green breath, just be ready to maybe instead of casting heal, cast splash heal like once or twice, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get the spikes handled after that.
We'll do it as we can. Garand and Xeno, of course, push your threat so that you're underneath the souths.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Cool.
I think I'm missing a couple of buffs.
Yeah, any pally buffs to the warriors? Looks like Xeno missed a couple of them. It's a ready check, just a generic ready check, guys. No, we're not soulstoning anybody.
I put on a little bit more.
If we wipe on Chromac, guys, we gotta run back.
think they meant for during the fight.
Yeah,
the
I
tank
meant
goes
like
down.
a tank or anything like
Gotcha.
that.
No, I think I can
At that
push it
point,
back.
they can never taunt it back, so there's almost no point. Does that make sense, right? They don't have a threat reset, so they can't like get back into it.
Makes sense.
Everyone's ready.
Breaths, we know what we're doing.
Get in position.
Yeah, range and healers get on the side, please. So we can just... He's alreght, we're aggroed. Healers be ready. You gotta reposition him south.
Ooh,
it's
okay.
done.
Guys, yeah.
Shit, just let me take it for now. Sorry.
Yeah, you.
He's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I need him
reposition him a little bit.
Yeah.
DJ, you're next.
We'll see if that hits.
He's gonna breath us here. Here's the problem.
Okay, then fine. Here's what I'll do. I'll pull him a little over. This should be fine.
Everybody out.
You can get out, so it's fine. Let's do it.
Hey, DJ. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it harder for them.
Just make sure you're there on the threat. I see you in south and Garen.
Side node, you're next.
Who has threat?
Trying to just getting.
Xeno's tanking.
Side node. Thank you.
Just let me
Speedy,
do this.
you're next.
So I'll
Rest in 5.
Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out.
I'm not gonna try to rip it off of you right now.
Corrosive casting. Everybody in.
Trigger this. Watch my helm.
Speedy.
Need him tranked. Need him tranked. Shit.
You're okay.
Okay.
Nature is his weakness right now.
Good call. Thank you.
Okay, it's off. If
You
you want,
mean?
I can try reposition him. Trank.
Everybody out. Everybody out. Don't move anything. Everything's perfect.
Okay. I need to drop this.
Just stand to yourself whenever you can. Perfect.
DJ, you're
Frostbite
next.
casting. Everybody in. Please.
DJ, you're next.
Can you guys help with Sunders,
Excuse
please?
DJ.
Thunder's up, warrior.
I need mana.
Right, next breath, I'm coming around.
Garen, what stance you in?
I'm in defensive right now.
Oh yeah, you're good.
You're dispelling
Yeah,
and
fine.
you're
Don't
finding
worry about
yourself with nothing to do. Please-
Side node.
Everybody out. Everybody out.
Thank you. Speedy, you're next.
Top off Xeno. He's gonna get breathed.
I've got the blue debuff.
Corrosive.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on. I got last stand active.
Star Crusher, watch your threat. I gotta get above you.
Okay, I need this trank.
Swap the ball.
Rocker's got a disease.
Guys, if a priest gets the
DJ, you're
blue
next.
debuff, you gotta get prio on dispels.
Yep.
Garen, do you still have salvo?
Weakness to nature now.
Alright.
No, he
Okay,
swapped
trank
the
it.
bones. That's what he did.
you're next.
I've been perma-stunned for like
What?
5 seconds.
Get out. Get out.
Ow.
Oh god, that's brutal.
Side node, you're up.
If you have bronze, get out 4 seconds early.
Drink that, please.
Are these the same? He put it right
Two
back
bronze
on.
afflictions.
Mother
Speedy, you're
fuck.
next. Speedy, you're next.
Are we going
Keep it
now?
quiet.
Trank, please.
Everybody out, please. Trank.
Speedy.
Okay, my stone shield lines up. with
Corrosive
this.
incoming.
Corrosive casting. Back in. Heal.
Watch south as well. He got hit, Garen. You gotta make sure you're above him.
Yep. Terrain hit Sinton.
That's me.
Trank, please. Holy shit.
DJ, you're next.
Sins in battle res coming.
Is he still a little big to you?
No, he's fine right now.
Alright.
Get out.
DJ.
Out.
Everybody out. Frostburn casting. Everybody.
Synode, you're next. Synode.
Alright, guys, keep this up. Synode, listen, please.
It's okay.
Weakness to nature on.
Okay, I want you all to like go hard at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and use shield wall.
Yeah, not yet. I'll tell you when.
Alright.
We got
Speedy,
30.
you're up.
We need to get him.
Speedy.
Stand myself.
Thank you.
Garand is out of sand.
Okay, it's fine. Corrosive casting. Please top him off and spike heals.
Just make sure you call when we go hard.
Not yet.
Trank this. Thank you.
DJ, you're next.
Stage too soon.
Alright, slow down, guys. Slow down.
Frostburn incoming.
Everybody out. Do not push him yet. Do not push him yet. We're going ham as soon as this Frostburn casts.
Trank that.
Trank.
Got it. We're good. Synode, you're next.
Go. We're going
Pop
nuts.
shield wall now.
Cool down. Recklessness. If you have.
Synode, you're next.
Execution.
Outside.
Spam heals on Xeno. Spam heals.
You're next. Speedy.
Staying out. Stay out.
It's Frost or Shadow.
There we go.
Good job.
Nice job, guys.
Cover your dispels. Make sure people don't die. Drink if you have to. You're out of combat. Eat. Yeah, a couple people died at the end. That's unfortunate.
And Warlock, of course. Paladin, Warlocks, Rowan, Druids.
Hey, nice job, guys.
Yeah, the reason I was so far underused, is I had to keep dipping out. And I just couldn't get any.
Oh no, it was fine. I just wasn't sure. Like, I shouldn't have been. As long as you were second, right?
Sorry. The dog
No, I
just
get
came in bitter.
Next boss, in my opinion, is easier. So.
Fucking double bronze back to back. Like, what? Come on.
I got
there was
2
a-
bronze afflictions in 2 seconds.
Yeah. I was stunned by bronze for 12 seconds in a row.
That's
I
on
need
a
to
plate.
check.
That plate.
Yeah,
Lot of
how are we
blame.
handling this debuff?
Chilling. We don't have world buffs to worry about, so we don't have to like log out. We'll wait.
Oh, the things are different, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
Focus,
just
mess with
do
it.
what they are normally.
Sorry.
We know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't know why I
just-
didn't save.
mining.
Oh yeah. They didn't save. Lol. Button 4.
That girdle
I
is
have a quick
hilarious.
question.
It's like a love-hate relationship.
Does
What's the
the
question?
green breath actually do damage or just reduce armor?
Lots of damage for 15 seconds. It's a
Okay.
I wouldn't say lots of damage. The other ones do way more. Let's see. Where am I at here? Yeah, you still have the timer on too, Poka. It looks like some of your shit didn't save. It's okay.
Says he's
I'll
stunned.
try to fix it after this.
And let's not forget the sheet we made for BW.
Yeah. I want to say, yeah. Okay, we have it at equal prio.
We're missing a lot of votes, guys, if you can see.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I haven't voted on all the things yet.
Take a little bit of time, guys. No rush because again, we have these bronzes just have to fade before
I'm
we
sorry,
do
we
anything
didn't
else.
get the legs that.
I'm missing like 10 votes, guys.
Ryoshini's AFK for a second. He'll be back.
Vote for him.
Yeah,
Ryan.
it's no rush, no rush.
Vote against
I don't know about that belt, Ray. It's kind of a weird belt.
The belt's kind of good actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of stats.
Not for Fury. Like Fury's gonna always want the crit from like Amox, and then obviously Onslaught. Onslaught's of course better.
Oh, of course.
But it's actually not.
Like, here's the thing. I would rather just give Onslaught to the Fury DPS and have the tanks pick that up. Like, so the tanks aren't picking up Onslaught. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's you could probably
we
put
never
that second prio.
We were already giving onslaught to them, you know.
Yeah, like Furies
true.
are already getting onslaught prio. So, real quick, guys, please remember that for tier 2, we are still letting the class leaders determine prio, and we're not just handing out straight away.
Sorry, that's my...
No, that's okay. Those votes were pretty smash. But we'll go based on the vote prio, and then officers determining who should roll on them or whatever.
Okay, so
Is Nemesis Shoulders is tier 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I don't know how good it is. Warlocks would have to weigh in on that.
Pretty close to what they have now.
Yeah,
some of your
it's-
guys have more spell damage, but these have stats.
okay, real quick, we're gonna do the judgment of Spaulders. It's gonna be between Bam and Panzer. Correct.
Well, they've already been handed out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what's happening. I just got back.
The shoulders from the first boss are your best, not these. But this makes a 3-piece for a few of the locks.
I would say, I mean, sure call slap, but I would say if they're rating and they can get 3-piece off this, we give them prios on the rolls.
Yeah.
So whoever's at that point.
Who has 3-piece and who doesn't? I've lost track.
Blasphemy does.
Bald has 3-piece already.
Luxus does.
Luxus, Blasphemy, and Bald all have 3-piece.
So I'm the only one that doesn't.
Sounds good.
Take him.
Why, thank you.
Since
think
I have
voted
spirit
for
gear,
everything else.
am I officially the David? No.
I know you need the throwing axes with no stats.
Rio, so when you're
true.
done,
Alright,
you just
who's
click
gonna
abort.
skin it?
Loot the dog.
Are we
Yeah,
just
Click
done?
close. Oh.
I handed everything out.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Like, things went out a little quick, probably.
Yeah.
Dramatic.
Lol. Just one from the whole body.
What's the
I mean,
issue?
giant chromatic
Those-
dragon.
Those. Your overhit cap.
Are you talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can swap around some shit. It doesn't hurt having 1% extra.
I mean,
if the other stats are good.
It's the other stats is the reason I roll on it for the 20 agi, mostly. Or the
Exactly,
dodge, but... I mean, I think I'd sacrifice the hit for non-pink boots, you know, personally. That you have fun of them.
What do you mean pink?
Those are pink
They look-
boots.
They're nice, bro. That's my favorite color.
Okay, princess.
Can't you see what I made the
Wow,
Guild
that was
Tavern?
oh my god, this belt looks terrible. Fuck me.
Nice
I have
to
to
keep
keep
about, dude. Talking shit about my best in slot boots.
They're not your best in.
Wearing a girdle of fallen crusader. No, now wait. No, okay, bro. This is the concept. The concept is, if I need to ever switch off my gloves, I'm still capped at 6%.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I almost forgot about it.
That would have been
Oh yeah,
embarrassing.
we made these for a reason, right?
Yeah, what he said.
Check at least 2 other people. They had that cloak on.
There are people that still don't have it.
We'll just, make sure we don't forget. I would have.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering, like, if, I'm actually asking. I wonder if there's anyone that doesn't have.
All right.
Also, if you hide it, you're wrong because it looks awesome.
Right.
My other cloak is really ugly.
I still
okay.
see a couple people not wearing it.
I don't know if paladins can bubble through it, so maybe you can.
I don't
Supreme. Supreme, change your cloak.
Damn.
I don't have one.
So
People got to speak up.
So
if you
say
don't.
that.
we have like 4 dedicated tanks for the most part, right? And 1 that can tank.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what I would personally do is I'd have the Fury Prots on the boss at all times, unless one wants to challenge and shout like the rest of the ads. But I feel like a Clace, could probably hold the undead in place pretty well.
Oh, for phase 3, yeah.
Phase 3. And they're not like that tough to kill. Like everyone just chucks some holy water at them, they'll die.
I need to
All
go
right.
farm some of that.
All right, guys, let's start talking. First phase of Anixia's dad, Paul, is going to be a wave. Yeah, brother. We're gonna have this tunnel over here with ads spawning and getting murdered. We're gonna have another tunnel over here, ads spawning and getting murdered. We will split the melee groups up between those, and then we'll have hunters and casters and everybody else in the middle. They will be a specific type, and then periodically chromatics will spawn with them. So there'll be colors, right? And those colors all pertain to certain things. The caster preferences, guys, is if there's red, bronze, or green, those are in that order. That's the caster priorities. If there's reds, we want casters on those. If there's no reds but there's bronze, we want casters on bronze. And if there's no bronze but green, then that's the caster's tertiary and final choice. Again, each tunnel will always be their color. It's kind of like Chromagus. He has 2 breasts, right? These tunnels will have 2 colors. Melee preference is blue, black, and green in that order. So the greens are always like the who cares, like who gives a shit ones, right? So it doesn't matter because we're going to be splitting our melee anyway, but just to be aware, the casters, you'll like hunters, let's say there's blue on the left and red on the right, then what you would want is your casters to focus on the right and you want your hunters to focus on the left. Okay, makes sense? Your melee inside or just inside, or at the doorway anyway, killing. We're not quite to the point where we can just stack half of our raid in each doorway and just murder face. That's not us. So range, you can, yeah, we'll just let them get. We'll be at the doorway and we'll just fight them at the doorways. That's the first phase. They're interspersed with the colors will be chromatics, which we're all familiar with at this point, with a random resistance, but melee, of course, you're just jacking those. We'll have 2 tanks on both sides, guys, and we have numerous other physical people that can pick up shit.
So we usually have like 1 tank, like the designated tanks that tank like chromatics, and the rest kind of grab the other ads, right?
Sure.
That's what we do.
Yep, that's fine.
Traps too and shit like that. But
probably what we'll do on Ecclesia side is have Ecclesia picking up a lot of the ads, and then when Chromagus is like when the chromatics spawn, like Xeno, maybe I'll have you with Ecclesia, and then South and Garand, I'll have you guys. So we'll work that out in just a second. Phase 2 happens once we've killed like 38 of these things or something. I don't remember what the exact number is. During phase 1, theoretically, Nefarian will be jumping around as a human, casting shadow bolts on people. Okay, that's fine, Rio. So healers will have to be healing not only the tanks or whatever, but also people getting spiked by a shadow bolt. So we will want to do raid shadow protection once we're ready to start the effect. Yeah, full fury prot these idiot ads, guys. We'll be fine. We're way better geared than we ever were in vanilla. That's phase 1. Phase 2, he will land and he will cast a mini Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame is AoE, it hits the whole platform. I've heard rumors that if you go up behind his throne on the pedestal over there, you can dodge it. So if you do not have a Nyxia Scale Cloak, then that is what you will do. You will be ready to go over to where Nefarious is sitting and hide behind that throne when phase 2 is coming. Okay? Phase 2, he lands, like I said, he does a raid-wide Shadow Flame. The Shadow Flame doesn't hit hard, guys, but if you don't have a cloak on it, auto-kills you. Because the dot that it puts on you is undispellable and it's permanent. It has no duration. So that's why the Nyxia Scale Cloaks are necessary. Primary tank will be in position to pick him up right here in the middle of the raid. Yeah, we can do that training, but we'll prep it later. You just pick Nefarian up, you're going to turn him around, so just back him into this spot, and this is where Nefarian gets tanked.
Healers in this part of the fight, you're going to have to, mainly talking to Dwarf Priest, you're going to have to put Fear Ward on the tank. So,
yep.
Just be ready for that.
He does cast an AoE Fear a lot of the time.
35-yard range, so most of the healers should be able to get out of range of it.
Yeah, you can outrange it if you see it coming, if we have a timer on it coming. But his body is way bigger than our tank's body, so if you're in range, like if you go over to the side or whatever, and you max range it, you might be able to dip the fear so that you can keep healing and stuff like that. All right, so once phase 2, he's landed and he's stabilized, we start DPS. We DPS him from this side. So melee, you're going to be like here, hitting him in his, just like dragon fighting, we're hitting him in his hindquarters, or right in front of his hindquarters, okay? Casters are going to be out here. Healers, you can go farther if you want, or whatever, if you want to try to avoid the heal, but make sure you're in range of the tank. And then the only thing that I want to do that's a little weird is, like, while the casters, like mages, are here, warlocks, I want y'all tight grouped a little bit off to the side, okay? So, like, if warlocks are here, you know, casters can be over at the corner of this pedestal. So, like, mages here, warlocks over here. The reason is that when the warlock class call happens, and I'll explain class calls real fast, they get infernals dropped on top of them. But if you just have them dropped on top of the warlocks or whatever, then everybody else can handle them real quick. You don't stun the mages, you don't stun the healers can heal you, and then the mages just blizzard them down or whatever. Throw a warrior on them, have them scoop them all up, and everything will be fine. Second, the tricky part about a Nefarian is his class calls, guys, and he has one for every class. I hope at this point that everybody knows their own class call, but I'm going to go through them real fast because the rest of the raid sometimes need to know other people's class calls. Hunters, yours is the easiest and least affecting of other people. He breaks your damn ranged weapon. Please understand that when a class call is coming and we don't know which one it is, you please click your macro to swap your ranged weapon. If your Lockdalar or whatever gets fucking broken, you're going to be really sad when you use some piece of shit the rest of the fight. Beyond that is the rogue one. The rogue one, if he does a rogue class call, he teleports all the rogues in front of himself wherever he is at that time, which is right here. He roots them and is not vanishable, nor is it improved sprintable. This has been tested in Classic. What happens at that point then is that the tank just needs to do this and tank him like this. And the whole raid, because now his body is going to be along this axis, needs to pivot as well. So casters that are here, you guys all can roll out. You can bunch up, kind of get like here. Melee, you just need to be on the side. You just pivot the raid, avoid tail swipes, and that's that. Druids get randomly like polymorphed or some shit. Mages get they don't get mind controlled, but they start randomly polymorphing people, and they need to just be dispelled instantaneously. There is no way to line of sight it, and there is no way to range it. It's been tested in Classic again pretty exclusively. Yeah, Druids, you get locked in cap form. So we're not Druid tanking, so not a big deal. The only thing that hurts is that we lose the decurses from Mistrunner and the heals from Mistrunner during that portion. Paladin class call, he bops himself. So warriors just sunder if you're tanking. If you're not a warrior tank, don't sunder. Don't build threat. But yeah, if main tanking, you can still sunder through bop and build threat. That's That's really the only shtick for that fight, and it's a joke. Warriors get stuck in Berserker Stance and also get a penalty in Berserker Stance that gives them like 20% more damage taken. So big fucking heals during Warrior Stance, and probably want to think about Life Giving Gem, Last Stand, Shield. That's all going to be mandatory during Warrior Class Call. All right, and you're stuck. You don't get to like swap out of Berserker Stance. Mages, the Polymorph Priests, if you cast a direct heal after a Priest Class Call, you will put a debuff instead of healing on the target that does a dot equal to your healing on them. So during Priest Class Call, you can only Power Word Shield and Renew. It means Paladins, you get leaned on during Priest Class Call, and Mist, you get leaned on during Priest Class Call. Make sure those Renews are out. Make sure shields are going out. But other than
Fear
that,
Wards too.
Fear Wards, everything that you can think of in that time. Priest Class Call is also a decent time to pop, say, a Dreamless Sleep Potion and get dispelled by Ryoshin. So that's not a bad idea. Am I missing a class, guys? Warlocks is the Infernals, and I think that's all the classes.
It is.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. That's the fight. We got to get through the gauntlet. We get through the gauntlet safely. He lands. We get through the transition real quick. That's Southgate aggro. Start DPSing. Kill this guy. Phase 3 happens when he's at like some 30% maybe. Zeno, you can correct me on that percentage, but DBM will tell us when Phase 3 is happening. All of the ads that we have killed at that point will be reanimated as zombies, or skeletons really, but whatever. So we will send tanks to go pick them up, and they will be immediately brought all together and AoE down. Just AoE the shit out of them.
Right here is usually a good spot for them.
If I'm not tanking Nef at that point, I'll challenging Shout and Lip.
Yes, perfect.
So we'll have like Garen, Zeno, Ecclesia, picking up ads in P3.
Yes, see, it'll all be a one time. It's one time. It's one big dump, and it's over.
What's that, Zeno?
So I said it depends which tank is second on. So here's why you want to be careful who you send out to go do it, because if he gets polymorph, it does have a main tank will get polymorph. The second person on threat will be the one, you know.
Oh, that's true.
So second person stays in just in case.
Yeah, we'll call it on the fly,
so.
and we'll have Ecclesia is obviously insanely going to be fine for that. So we'll just prio Ecclesia with a warrior challenging shout backup as needed.
They die like super quick. So
Yep.
I mean, you really need
Just
more than one tank.
focus all your AoE if you have sappers, if you have grenades.
Holy water.
Holy water works. And then of course mages just do your thing. All right. So that's the fight, and then after we handle those skeletals, we go back to killing Nef, and then we pick up his loot. So I know we have an AFK on one of our rogues.
I just do a ready check, see what's popping.
I'll drop a repair bot.
We also
right
need one
before
more
we
thing.
initiate.
We need an organized landing crew for who's going to tank the boss when he lands and who's going to get ready to get heals off.
South will pick up the boss, and healer Ryoshin, please set up the healers for who's going to heal him as he's picking pick. Real quick, I will assign the groups in the tunnels while y'all are figuring that out. So South, Garen, you're going to tank on the left. Zeno and Ecclesia, you're going to tank on the right. Group 2 melee will be on the right. Group 3, Morphine and Umbra Knight and Arc Trooper. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Morphine, you'll be on the right. Group 3 melee and Group 4 melee will be on the left. So that's Ellie, Vander, Rockfish, Arc Trooper, Umbra Knight. Casters just be in the middle. Hunters in the middle. And we'll kill them at the doorways. Yeah, Zeno, you're over there. Del, our group is on the right.
Thank you.
Yep. So if you're called out, go ahead and go to your kill spot. So that's Morphine, Del, Emokins to the right. 1, 2, 3, and Terranian as well to the right.
Should go heavy on mitigation gear right now.
No, these don't do any damage. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Ellie, Vander, Rockfish, Umbra Knight, Arc Trooper to the left. as well as South and Garand.
Do you know what the kill times on this are like, as far as Hodge versus Flask?
You want Hodge and Black Hand's Breath. Thank you for reminding me. Steve, will you just let me know when we're good?
So the last call for cloaks, by the way, for some
Healing assignments are out. So
What about Ellie?
We gotta check your friends
she's
for cloaks.
got a health issue going on right now.
Okay. Do we need to wait, or
Damn.
do you just want to roll?
Let's just do one.
All right.
We only need one, baby.
Damn, what cloak are you wearing, bro?
Can mages get capes?
Bro, the Nemesis
your
got
friends.
close, you know.
All right. Can I get a soul stone on Bam, please? One soul stone. Just call it out.
And we are doing Shadow Pro, right?
Shadow Prot should be out to the raid now, or should be going out to the raid now.
Alright.
Priest, whenever Shadow Prot's good, let me know.
I still gotta get group 8. I got 3 groups I gotta do. So.
I'll take
hurry up, man.
Group 3 still needs rockfish. Alright, Shadow Prot's out. Just recovering mana now.
Okay.
Can we LOS Nef with the pillars?
No, because he like teleports around like some shitty.
Oh
ghost.
no, but when he stops in a spot,
Yeah.
can we go around?
No, I've seen people talk about getting shadow bolted down in the tunnel from like behind pillars and shit. Solding, if you don't mind, I'll have you initiate the fight, so you can just run over there and run back. You just talk with an fairy, and it's a initiated fight. Looks like all our healers are mostly okay. Go ahead and be drinking if you're not. Last ready check. Speedy needs a fort. I don't know if you got that.
It's done.
Thank you. If you're missing buffs, just whisper the people that need to buff you.
You have fortitude and divine
What are you
spirit.
talking about?
Yeah, I have fort and divine, but I'm missing.
I see
no, I'm
wisdom.
good. I guess I am
light.
good.
What? Is your UI fucked up?
No, it didn't look like enough, but yeah, I see they're all there.
Okay. All right, you can start it, Solding. Incoming, everybody. Gauntlet first, and remember, it's a lot. It's like 40 mobs we have to kill.
Please follow
Let
your
the
healing
games
assignments
my
that were
tanks go.
indicated in the raid.
Yeah, you mentioned the priest one, right? I think we
Chromatic,
should know
which
about.
is warrior.
We got bronze on the right side.
Bronze is second caster
Blue
priority.
on the left side.
What's on the left side?
Blue.
All right, hunters, you're going to be focusing left side. Casters on the right side.
So if melee wants to leave from bronze, they probably can, right?
Are they not even worth anything?
I don't know. These ads are work.
I think it's fine to leave the melee where they're at. We have like a 7-7 split.
I don't see a timer.
For what?
For when Aaron's gonna sweep down and we're gonna
26 to
Think
42
someone's
and a half
MC'd.
seconds.
That guy's MC'd. Save him.
Yeah, keep the mind control, dude.
Yeah, perfect.
Damn, these motherfuckers don't hit for shit.
Take this guy right here.
They pick it up a
chromatic.
little bit.
South, I'll grab the chromatic.
Okay.
Put some rage on those.
Use cooldowns if you got it, guys. Come on.
Yeah, there's no reason not. Yeah. And consumables.
This phase is easy.
Just get to pad. Slapping these polymorphs, please, now.
What's the counter?
I honestly don't see one.
Not high enough, so just keep killing.
I got a message that says that they can't accurately predict it.
Well, no, that's the fear, because there's no actual timer.
Yeah, he resisted my taunt. 1 second.
I know with the sun. See if they bring him.
Okay.
Wow.
Well done.
These are also stage 2. 15 kills remaining.
Landing crew, get ready.
Now, let's see how they
South,
contend with
South,
the
make sure you're in
true
prep.
Lord of Black Rock
South,
Sky.
go ahead.
Yeah,
South
yeah,
healers,
roll
please
back
get in
over
position to
here.
get
Attention, your friend shall join you soon enough.
Alright, Bam, you should be able to just
Any can help. This might get weird.
yeah, just
Alright.
get on South, get on South. I just want heals into him now. Alright,
Is position good right here?
yes. Straighten him up, back yourself up. Like he's gonna yeah, just back up against the wall.
There's no wall.
Yeah, it is a wall, I promise you.
You won't fall
okay.
off.
Get that.
Alright, comms clear, please. I need to be ready for class call.
Real quick, should I throw on my
Bellowing
shield?
roar. Should you what?
No,
Oh,
no,
yes.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Absolutely.
Shield up.
Priest call.
What do you do now?
Oh
Priest,
my
stop
God,
healing.
He's getting
Priest
fucking fucked up. by the
renews
priest.
and power with shields. Paladins, you're
Got
on the
6
tank.
stacks.
Paladins on the tank. I want spam.
Wow.
Shield wall.
I don't see a fear ward up.
Bellowing roar. Guys, I need
Come on,
fear
come on,
wards
come on.
during that time. Just reposition. Reposition.
He needs to be topped off for Shadow Flame.
Shadow flame hits way hard. Warlocks,
Warlock
warlocks,
call.
warlocks. Ecclesia, can you please help with the scoop up?
Garen, go ahead.
Wow.
Melee, you can help. The Corrupt Infernals. Alright, back on the boss. Easy, easy.
Fear ward on.
Yeah, mine's up in 1 second.
He's got one.
Shadow flame incoming.
Hunters,
Alright,
get rid
it's
of
good.
bow.
So South.
Last
During-
call's incoming. Hold on, I need guys. Bellowing roar.
Fear ward on South.
Mage call.
Yep.
Be ready for dispels, guys. Top off south, and then
Right.
dispel.
Get him in position.
Back to south.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Also, the south needs to be decurse.
We both need to be. We both need to be dispelled.
South is back on it. Top the healers, the tanks off, and let them get out of the way.
Spell
This is a
fight now,
dispel phase,
Keep it
guys.
up. Just keep dispelling. Just
Nice
spam.
and easy.
That's the most
Bellowing roar.
important thing.
Wow.
Make alive and
When you
spam.
can.
South needs fear ward.
Innervate on
Okay.
Ryo.
Shadow flame, top him up.
Next. I got fear ward on South.
Okay.
I need to
So
be
South.
I need to be dispelled.
Thunder's warriors.
South. If
Yes,
you
sir.
berserker rage as he's casting Shadow Flame,
Uh-huh.
it'll give you the rage for block after it,
Decurse
which will help a
South.
lot.
Decurse South.
Awesome, thank you.
Decurse south now.
Wow.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because he's not swinging at you during that. It's perfectly safe.
Big heals.
Top off.
Fear, ward,
Nice.
fear ward's up.
Decurse South. Alright, good job.
Be ready for phase 3 soon. Hunter call.
Call. Oh.
Wow.
Shadow flame incoming. Top him off. Hunter call ending in 5.
Shadow Flame.
Roar. Good job, good job.
Can you call the same class twice?
Phase 3 soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Garen,
Yes.
you'll have
Paladin,
to
Garrett is going out for this.
Alright, melee out. Melee out, get ready for the dudes. because he's bopped anyway.
I'm just gonna stay here just in case.
Shadow Flame
Spaulders
heals.
look
Keep
great.
going. Heals. Keep going.
I
Heals.
stay here, you know.
Phase 3 incoming. Yes, stay where you're at. You're taking the.
Master once more.
Sure.
Heals to Ecclesia.
Call in soon.
Heals to Garen.
Garrett is lit. Garrett is lit.
It's fine. Perfect. Back on the boss.
Wow.
Execute phase.
Decurse
Turn him a
Salvos.
little bit. Rotate. 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 Rotate.
A little bit more.
Get him off the cleave.
Wretch, your friend shall
All right. Good.
join
Good. Good.
you
Good. Good.
soon enough.
Warlocks move to your right.
Range, do not be behind him.
Wow.
Sabers. Yeah, Warlocks more right. I guess we're just gonna be together. We're running out of stage.
Shadow Flame. Big heals. Big heals.
Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you
Zeno,
soon
heals
enough.
on Zeno.
Yeah,
Keep
no,
him up.
okay, Garen should be next up.
Heals on
No, I got it.
Fierce. Heals on Arc.
Stuck in Zerk.
It's fine. It's just 28.
Finish him off. Finish him off.
Garen has it. Heals on Garen. You guys got him. Good
I
shit.
am the
job.
master here. Nothing to my call. Do you hear? Nothing.
You healers did an amazing job. For real, you did. I don't know what that happened. Furiosa saw it coming too.
I saw it coming. I saw Shadow
Hey,
Flame.
nice
coming.
one-shot Nef, guys. Great
Yes.
job.
We have that kind of luck. Like we one-shotted Rag, we one-shot Nef.
Let's go back and wipe on Firemaw 10 times.
Thank you.
Great job, everybody.
Cleared second week. That's not bad, guys.
I'll tell you what happened, Stealth. It's a combination of the full rotate, healers not being in range because they're worried about the tail swipe, and you got popped a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
they were like, because they were healing.
One problem we had
And a
was
few.
that South was really far away from the mages, so it was difficult to get decurses on them.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if we want to have a
Just
couple
reposition the mages if you need to. Yeah, that's totally fine. Like you do what you have to do, right?
It's a lot of shit, huh?
Yeah, he drops a lot. You get one or
So,
two stacks
like,
of gems.
Spoka, you saw how that one put all that stuff up. You could have removed the if you click the circle button, you can remove the sack of gems from consideration.
Yeah, sorry.
So those just get looted. You just take them to the guild bank or whatever. We should have fixed this timer thing. It's my best in slot.
And maybe we should talk about the head real quick.
All right, Loot Council, please make sure you're actually looking at the Loot Council priorities for Nefarian.
Alright, give us a second for this, guys. What does QSR mean?
Quick strike ring.
I see.
Priest, Thrilled, make sure you're putting priorities in the officer chat as well for robes.
Sorry, I'm checking. I still haven't voted because of some. I see now.
Curious, I'm just gonna let you call out the rolling at this meeting.
Gotcha.
Nacho and Poke, I think that was your.
I know, I fucked up.
Yeah, I meant to best in slot it too.
Saw Gucci and the Coochie, just so you know, for the future. You and Poke.
Hold up on the Dragon Stalker. Hold up. I'm still talking through.
Boots a Shadow Flame for my boy T, bro.
And I know, Ryo, none of my settings saved when we did this between.
Terranian, you called it though.
Poka, if you go down to the sacks The sats. While we're doing this, you can just right click. You should be able to just like remove them from consideration or something. I don't know. Or just loot them now so they're off the table.
I did loot them, but they still show.
Yeah, they still
I already
show.
looted
Yeah.
them. Nice.
You guys think full clear one day?
I'm also not
Thursday?
seeing trinket slots. Oh, because the head doesn't show them. God damn it. Or rings.
Do you want me to link the items?
It looks like that, but we're 25%, bro.
Take a screenshot.
No, I know what they are. I can't. The problem is for the head, I can't see if people are wearing Don Julios or not.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think the top 3 are, and the 4th isn't.
Yeah, in case it matters, remove myself from best in slot consideration for the head. I don't need it right now.
Okay, hold on. I need to talk to you guys real quick or someone real quick.
Krennic's your queued up.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but they
okay.
went up to Mod Lounge.
We did also one-shot him.
Which is pretty sweet. Dude, that teleport is disorienting.
Sure is, man.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. the cryo list for the melee ring?
Sacks. Dev, they're talking about the sacks.
Motherfucker, dude, I can't get on this ledge.
You don't have enough agility, dude.
Fuck you.
I got it.
I showed him twice. I don't know what else to do.
Maybe if you sprint morphine.
I already tried that. It's on cooldown.
Sprint.
Grats. It does exist. Apparently, feral gear is real.
Who the hell's trading? Crazy.
Oh, I just got it. Shit.
I love how they just ninja send it over. They don't even come down and say anything. They just bloop.
I didn't even notice until somebody goes, "Oh, he got it." I thought you were talking about somebody getting up there where Martini
I was
was.
talking about something much more important. Yeah, I was talking about getting up here.
God damn it.
I think if you can't get up here, you don't deserve any loot.
Feel free to take your cloaks off, boys.
Too bad I already equipped that son of a bitch.
I bet.
Martini, get down and get back up. I just need to see it once.
No.
Do it.
Already showed morphine twice.
Yeah, but he probably needs like 10 times.
And
Show me.
everybody will be up here and it won't be any fun anymore. It'll be too crowded.
Bunch of bastards. Fuck you! How do you do that?
It's so easy.
How do you do that?
What's the timer on this corpse poop thing?
Got like 30 more seconds.
Oh, well, that's solid.
Ah, damn it. See, now there's 3. It's way too crowded up here. We've reached our limit, people. Go
Get
away.
a warlock up there so we
Go
can summon
away.
people.
Yeah, start some.
You made it look so easy.
It is.
You really did make it look so. Can you do it one more time?
I can do it one more time.
What does Nef's head give? Is it like items like the Ani head?
Yeah.
No. A trinket.
They're all very good, honestly. Don't like them.
I can't. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't freaking. I'm looking it up online.
There. Oh, wrong thing, my bad. There you are. I mean, I don't think the neck's that great, but
nothing.
The ring is good.
Throw me up there, Morphine. Come on, just eat me.
Show us one more time, man.
Show.
All right, guys. Just real quick, just an update. We were just chatting about the circlet. We have a close to a tie vote on that, and I'm just going to be very transparent about what the discussion was. Our two ties, effectively, are between Manichill and Saber's Fan. And I'll also be very clear about what the reasons were. Saber's Fan is because he has a Crimson Felt hat, is one of the biggest reasons. He's also here every time he can raid. He is here. The downsides is that he can only raid on Sundays. So the other votes were for Manichill, for various number of reasons, but mostly his selflessness and blah 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 whatever. I don't think I need to explain that. So that's going to be a roll off. So Manichill Sabers, roll off, please.
Good luck.
And good luck to both of you.
Good luck, guys.
Nobody wants to pull the trigger?
Congrats, man.
No!
It always sucks when you get punished for going first.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I go first and I lay the hammer down.
We want to be as
really
transparent with you guys as
I'd prefer it that way though. It makes sense because I can only show up one day of the week.
It's
We
good.
do appreciate the
an important
transparency, though, guys.
All right, so that's the circlet. Soldine, what about Dragon Stalkers?
Me and Cyanode rolling it off.
Who's
Get
gonna
it,
roll
get it.
first? Luck. Ooh.
that hat looks so funny.
Crushed.
That's
It's all about the second roller, guys. Who's gonna have the balls? All right, grats, Cyanode. Grats. Robes.
I want to see 8 Agi on there. Oh no, stats.
Boots already out, yeah.
Yeah.
Boots
All
are
right.
out.
Furious.
The head.
Robes are out.
One second. I'm checking fight. So for the head, it is a. So here's what I understand for Fury Warriors, guys. We're gonna want Quick Strike Ring, followed by Circle Applied Force, followed by this. So this is technically our best in slot, but if you have Don Julio's band like I do, I'll be passing on this for now. Underneath that is the Rogues. Now for the Rogues, I understand their best in slot is probably Ring plus Don Julio's band.
Band of Vicuria and this.
Band of Vicuria. So just pretend Band of Vicuria doesn't exist for the hot moment. What's underneath that?
Probably Don Julio's.
Probably Don Julio.
Like double upright Dragon Slayers.
Yeah,
with Don Julio's.
it's got to be Don Julio's. 'cause
Okay. I
otherwise
think
it'd
it's
be
important.
100% stat.
Yeah. Let's prio the Rogues this time, officers. What do y'all think? I think prioing Rogues this time and maybe letting the other, if we have the next time. Like, this drops every time, guys. So let's just be clear. This is a Nixie ahead. At some point, we're going to be laughing at this. But prio the Rogues this time, and we'll let the Loot Council sort that out from there. And then maybe we'll do Fury Warriors who do not have Don Julio's end on it next time. Like, if they're still using a blue or something along with Quick Strike Ring.
I'm not mad at that.
So we're going with the voting.
Well, we have 6 out of 12 votes, so if we're going to go with that prio, 6 voters need to get in on that.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Del Ecclesia Furiosa Garen's holding throat, but you can stay out of it, Del. No, because he can't vote for himself.
You may want to vote for somebody else.
Imagine.
Mages, I see you. I see your notes, what you're talking about. This is still going to be prior to melee before mages, I'm sorry. And for any cast.
Of course.
Are you talking about for the offhand?
Yeah, because if they don't have AV exalted, then it is really, really, really good offhand.
Yeah,
But
I don't know,
fortunately, it's way better for melee still.
Dustin's slot bag of gems. You guys are.
Oh yeah, that was for me, please. I want to put the sack over my head and scream into it.
What the fuck?
Any more voting? We're chilling, guys.
You can see if people didn't vote.
There's 3 people left to vote.
Furiosa, you're one of them, by the way.
I voted earlier. I guess I'm.
Oh, look who's in trouble now.
Am I in trouble?
Alright, so that's enough.
And Soldine's the last one.
I thought I voted.
You guys are very bad at this game. Oh, that's close. Nice.
Congrats, Del. It was close. I mean, I can tell you guys who the second voter was.
No, you can say it.
Who was
Emo
the
can-
second one?
Emo was second. on the list, guys.
Portal here.
I'd pass it to Del if you gave it to me. I feel pretty
Nice.
good tonight.
Right?
Yeah, tonight was a really good run, guys.
Oh, you got the brute.
Super awesome.
brutality
Yeah, that was
blade.
awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't take another thing.
Nice job, guys.
So
That
you're telling me the
was-
last boss fight was the best boss fight we've had, technically?
No, we lost a lot of people.
No,
we fucked that up at the end.
at the end.
It was going great towards until the end.
Until you died.
It was the rogue call out that fucked us.
We
Well,
one
it really
shot
was.
right?
We should just let the rogues die.
You should just let us die.
It was tough because the fear happened as you were readjusting, so you put yourself that much further from. At least I know me. I'm assuming some of the other healers as well.
I've been rocking
Every
flame
every
gold.
time he